We are back in the glorious time of the Bronze Age, the time of myth and legend when kingdoms clashed and heroes died for the sake of a beautiful woman, Helen of Sparta, whose beauty launched 1,000 ships. Welcome back to the Ajax historical campaign on veteran difficulty from Troy Total War. This is the current situation with the victory conditions, with the objectives. We're on game turn 161, episode 85. And we're very close to fulfilling our victory objectives. We have to destroy one more faction, Hector of Troy, and of course we have to take Troy. To achieve that, or someone has to, one of our allies, if not us. So we do have to take Troy. We are on our way of reaching rank 27 with the following character too, so I think we're on rank 19. And we have to do 4 more epic missions from the epic mission chain. Now we're not that far off achieving Total War victory either. The problem with Total War victory is we have to own Mycenae, but we can own it through military allies. It means possibly we may have to make a full alliance with Mycenae and then we're done. So that's possible, otherwise we would have had to confederate it. Troy are going to take it. It means that we need to get 30 more settlements. So we need to occupy, raise or sack 100 settlements. We only have 70 so far. We have defeated our first antagonist faction. So both options are possible, both a Homeric victory and Total War victory. And this is the situation where with our faction, where this gold and yellow faction, and the faction of Mycenae, the faction of Agamemnon, is this whitish faction, or silver white faction, and the Spartans are this magenta kind of faction. Yeah? And we have a few other allies. We have Dionysius down here and so on. Now with the diplomatic status, it looks like we're doing really well. The enemy has the Lelegian Minoans have 1 settlement in Asia, Myra, and then Ithria has 1 last settlement, Galipsus, up here in the north. And then basically just have the Trojans left after that. Of course, there are various Mysians up here in the north and various Thracians and so on, which may ally with the Trojans at the last moment. And so, but at the moment, our main enemy is the Trojans. We definitely, we have to defeat them. In any case, they are antagonists now, but we have to defeat them for the sake of the victory conditions of the Homeric victory. The attitudes are like so. We are allied with the Dolopians here on mainland Greece, but unfortunately they're not very friendly. They're not too unfriendly. And then we have some other unfriendly factions allied to the Trojans. The main faction is down here, Maeonians, we have to deal with. We'll come back to that later. If you don't want to watch this part of the overview that I give in every episode, then I have put timestamps where the action begins and the episode in the description to the video, and then you can check there and skip to the point where the action begins. So last time we were left with a victory here on Skyros. We had defeated Paris. That was possibly one of the biggest battles in the campaign, with the exception of the battles we fought against some of the Paragons. And now Skyros is safe in our hands. The Mycenaean general Euryalus was crucial in defeating Paris, so many thanks to Mycenae for their help in this battle. And we have this general here. This is one of the new generals, Eumelus. He has reached Paphos with a reasonably good army. And we have Lycomedes down here. He had 3 units. I made the mistake to disband one of them. we needed all three. We have to give them to this other general here, Perseus, and then he can, Lycomedes can go back home and have some rest. But I guess Perseus would just have to hire a unit from somewhere else. And unfortunately I cannot do it now. They no longer have enough movement points, so I cannot move them and finish this up, so that's not too big a deal. And what I was going to say, perhaps I can say it now, is we have some armies coming here in the direction of Ephesus. We also have Ajax and Teucer and Elefino coming up. The plan is to get here and raise a few more units. And you can see that he can hire 4 more units. And if we disband these 2 basic spearmen units, then 6 more units. Ephesus will eventually get the Ajax companion and Ajax's walls units when some of these buildings are done, and with Athena we get buff to spearmen or shield units. I can't remember. All units. Okay, we get a buff to melee attackable units, or melee attack or melee defense. In any case, so this is a plan to recruit a few more units here and then attack the Meonians. Now, why attack the Meonians? You may say, well, don't go straight for the Trojans. Well, the Meonians are not a very friendly faction. So if you check here, the Meonians are quite unfriendly. You see, they're on red, they're hostile. And so if we just bypass the Meonians to head on for the Trojans, they are going to backstab us. That is almost certain. So they are this yellow faction here. So we cannot but attack them and hope for the best. And then once we have attacked them and defeated them, the Alazones or Alazones, who are their allies or friendly faction, they're friends to them, they may decide to attack us, unless we can also have celebration and change their minds. Now you can see the Meonians are already at war with Sparta and with Chersonesos, who are our allies. They have their trade partners with the Alazones and Troy. In fact, they have non-aggression pacts with Lalegia Minoa and Hector of Troy, all of whom are allies, and of course they are military allies with the Alazones, so it could well be that the Alazones will also go to war if we attack the Meonians. So we need a lot of strength so we can deal with potentially both those factions. And with all that said and done and out all the way, we can now go over to next game turn. I have finished all the housekeeping for game turn 161. If I'm not mistaken, I should have had. So let's go over to game turn 862.
Strong constitution.
Let's speed up the campaign if we can, this change of turn. Okay, war at last, says Euphemus of the Cicones. And I don't think that's a very clever move for Euphemus, but if that's what you wish, we can go to war. We have no option if you're going to declare war on us. Okay, the Bithyni or Bithyni or Bithyni want some stone in exchange for wood from us, and I think we have stone coming out of our ears, so we're gonna say yes. That's going to keep them happy. Pray answered, Aphrodite. Okay. I more or less gain settlement Mycenaean Sparta. We give them some settlement to attack. So does Dionysia, so does Moisa. Lycomedes is a campaigner. Spent multiple turns in march stance, increase the line of sound of heroes army. Okay. Minus 6% of construction cost of all buildings for Podarces. That's pretty good, Podarces. Teucer, procrastinator. He's on full march. He's on double march, whatever. He's on forced march. How is he a procrastinator? Same thing happened to Ajax, the previous game turn. Okay, we have hostile agent action against Sermili, Zermili, whatever. Ready for duty as Scalaphus. Okay, we can replace probably Eunomos. We can put Scalaphus back in his old army and get rid of Eunomos. Scalaphus is a better general. Okay, so I guess we don't have very much to do now with him. Let's put him back on normal stance. He doesn't have to be on march, full march. Let's get our other generals here who are on full march. I don't know why you think they are procrastinating. They are marching as fast as they can. Okay, get them over there, ready for the attack.
I love a challenge. Secure the perimeter.
Ajax the Great.
Okay.
Make yourselves at home.
And so that takes care of that part of the game turn. So I'm going to move him up, maybe in the direction. Do I have a prayer to Poseidon? Hopefully we do. Currently active. That's very nice. Let's get him then over to
I'll see them off.
help. Maybe he doesn't need help.
Get at them.
No, he does. Okay. Let's continue to see.
Engage the enemy.
Okay, let's get him over in this direction to help out Elefina. And when he's in the area, we can exchange him.
I love a challenge.
Also, we head up this way. I'm kind of tempted. Because we have now Diomedes coming to help us. Maybe a waste of an effort. Okay, it probably is a waste of an effort. So let's get, we can, okay, whatever, let's get Ascalaphus. Where would he be? Alcibiades. Archibates. Defender companion. Where would Ascalaphus be? Vitrion. Actor. Melee Ajax. Why can't I see him? I thought he was ready for duty. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's a 10 level general. He was the hero of the Noegrians, and he hates Trojans. He's our man. He's the one we want. Let's hire him. Let's give him.
Your triumph is assured.
Okay, got that. Fine. Let's give him.
I never
What
falter.
is going on?
Stay
Okay, let's
together.
give him the army of Eumelus, and then disband Eumelus.
We will go down in history.
My shield is yours.
Lycomedes will have to get his. Let's put him first of all on normal stance.
As you say.
Do the same for
The
Perseus.
wise warrior. As you say.
Then give his last 2 units to
I
him.
know my duty.
And level.
On the march. Get
And then we
moving.
can disband Lycomedes. I suppose he's a good general.
great deeds.
Perseus is not quite as good. No, I'm having second thoughts. He's a world warmonger. It's his, it's not a bad thing. On the other hand, why does he have such low motivation? What is his problem? -1 motivation if the hero ends in territory. If the hero ends the turn garrison or encamped. He's not garrison or encamped. That is his problem. And he hasn't won a battle as a defender. That's also a problem. Okay, well, we have to do something about that. Let's just disband. Like communities, we can get him back if we want. And
Wise in war.
get him over to a settlement, I guess. Let's get him over to Skyros if we can. He can recruit a unit there as well. So we have to go back to full
Prepare
march
to
or whatever.
march.
And head for Skyros.
It cannot be. Cut the waves. Landfall.
Okay. Full sail for Skyros. And can we give him some equipment that will keep him happy? He has a tri-contact ship. Morale of hero. Okay, we have these two. We can give them to someone. What's going to give him motivation? Bronze diploma owned at the moment by Eumilus. He's been decommissioned. Anything that Eumilus had can go for Darcy's. Anything that Eumilus had can go to him for Darcy's. Elitha. Elafina. Elitha. Elafina. For Darcy's. Poor Darcy's. Eumilus had this thing. This musical instrument, salami and clapper, that gives morale. Okay. Fine. Anything else that's... What has he got here? Oh, his motivation's down to 0. Goodness me, what's the problem with your motivation? Wins a battle against a Trojan army, okay. Sacks or raises a Trojan settlement. Okay, we gotta get him going. Occupies, he has to sack or raise the Trojan settlement. -4 to motivation, signing a peace treaty with a neighboring Trojan faction. That's okay. That's not going to happen, no worries. But let's see if we can get his motivation up in some way. So he also needs various things. I'm gonna give the food per turn to some of the other generals that are in Asia. Casualty replenishment, diplomatic relations, happiness, motivation. Who's got that? Perseus, okay, he needs to keep it. Bronze mirror, you can probably give him that. Or we can give the thing Podarces has. Let's give the bronze mirror of Podarces to him. And he is gonna need also a tri-counter ship. Have we got one? We ran out of tri-counter ships. We have to give one that one of the other generals has who don't need it. Who doesn't need one? Eumilus, of course, doesn't need one. He is disbanded. Okay. Anything else that Eumilus had? Elitha, Podarces, Elafina. Okay, I guess the rest will have to wait. I'll probably happiness local province. Physician. Okay, I guess let's not wait to. I may do some of that offline. Some of this stuff. Let's not just waste time on that. And I guess there isn't going to be a battle in this game turn. Game turn 162. So I'm going to go through the various housekeeping things, and if there's anything interesting, then I will say at the end and pick it up from there before we move on to the next game turn. There's no other action, there's nothing happening elsewhere. Okay, I'm going to pause now and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, and we're going to continue with our campaign. Let's go over to the next game turn. Game turn 162. We haven't moved. Okay, person here not moved. Someone has not moved. Or Darcy's, of course. Okay, let's go back here. And the agents, I forgot about them.
Favored or cursed, I know the difference.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything fancy.
Divine favor protects me.
And Eugenia.
The helping hand of fate.
Eugenia could potentially do something. Sneaky is a 4 rank, general is a 2. Eugenia, well done.
The dead tell no tales.
Go over here, prepare for a sneaky mission. Alright, let's go over to game turn 162. Agamemnon will give us a lot of food for a military alliance, which, of course, would be necessary for the Total War victory, but I think, this could be a mistake, but I'm going to postpone it for now. This province has public order issues, so I guess it's because of this spy. I have to get Helios to do something about it. The Epiros want stone in exchange for a lot of food. And to be honest, we've got stone coming out of our ears, so I'm gonna say yes. Okay, pre-acid. Level it down. Poseidon strikes, bad timing. Let's see, where is Helios? Perhaps we could use him.
You may find my dubious of use.
Yes, got a good chance. Let's go.
Blade. Decisions.
Oh yeah.
Hit them now!
Well, is Diomedes within reinforcement range?
Death or glory!
No, he's not. But we can probably take it without the help of Diomedes. It would have been nice to have the help of Diomedes. But we don't need it. Let's see, we've got lots of missile units actually. So our melee units are not that many. But still, I think we can make it. We can also get some siege towers now. Siege towers could be useful. Let's leave it for one more game turn in case Diomedes comes to help us. It'll be more fun. I mean, it's not going to be a very tough battle. And then we can have the siege towers as well. Let's do that.
Make them pay!
Oh yeah.
Your triumph is assured.
Wow, look at his range. That's amazing. Okay, I think it's going to get
Ship docked.
motivation. It's going to get some motivation by being
I
able to count.
always have a plan.
And so let's put him there and hire a unit. I can probably get rid of this arena slingers and get to veteran Locrian slingers so we can get some spearman or some other unit. Let's see what we can get here. Why can't we get anything? Ah,
Rise
because
in
he's on full march.
Without hesitation.
Okay. We could use... No, we have light units. We could use these heavy units. We don't have any. No, this is the Scalafus, sorry. Let's go back here.
Experienced in war.
Perseus. No, that was Perseus.
Veteran strategist.
What's going on? Let's get 1 unit, 2 units of arena slingers. And he doesn't have flankers. Okay, let's get rid of the arena slingers and get some flankers.
For honor. Combat hardened. I will do so.
And over here,
Companion of Ares.
he needs 1 more unit. Almost certainly it's going to be a veteran Locrian slinger. Although we don't have melee units here. You know, there's heavy sword units. Should we get 1 of those? Yeah. Okay, let's get 1 of those. This looks like a
I shall.
very heavy army. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. That's good. Our march continues.
I've got what it takes. On our way. I'll do it right. Set up watches.
I never falter. Get settled in.
I serve without question.
And I guess there isn't going to be a battle yet this episode either then. That's not so good. Okay, I have to move him out and back in, but other than that... Because we're still waiting for some buildings here to be finished so we can hire some units, so we cannot do that. Which means... This is the end. Let's pause it here. Game time 163. I'm going to do these various barters and so on. Maybe we can squeeze in a battle next game turn if we pause just now. Okay, and I've done all the housekeeping tasks, so we are at the end of game turn 163. Let's go over to the next game turn, and we're gonna have the siege of Calypso's rain or shine. Perhaps Diomedes will help us. Oh yes, good job Diomedes. We could clearly win it without him, but it would be more fun to have him in the fight. Okay, they want to give us stone in exchange for wood. I don't want to disappoint you, but not that much wood. I'm not really sure why you want that much wood. Let's do an exchange of something or other. So they want wood, okay. We'll give you some wood in exchange for copper. You're happy with that? Fine. And stone. Well, that's a kind of more interesting deal, I would say. Alright, let's go for that. Ithria are given a stone for peace. Too late now. We want a battle for this episode. Okay, building the future. Alright. Prairie answer Poseidon. Zeus' wrath. Buildings damaged. Why? Why, Zeus? What have we done to you? What's being damaged here now? Everything. Repair immediately. Goodness. Zeus, you've been very vengeful. Okay, so I guess that's it, is it? Or are there more things coming? Zeus' wrath. Okay, Festus. Fine, that was it. Let's go back up. Ah, yes, let's start something rather here. Let's go for Master Architects and close this. And go back up north and fight the glorious siege of Galaxus. Let's hope we can have Diomedes on our side. We also got this general here of Enos. Pyrrhus. Oh, he's a neutral. Okay, he will not reinforce. He's here to watch. He's here to raid. He's raiding. And then we also have Thrasymedes of Sparta. Diomedes of Mycenae. I want to see Diomedes in the fight. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's go.
For victory!
Oh yes. Let's do the sacrifice. We've got good omens plus 10% to morale of all units, plus 10% to melee attack of all units, plus 10% to melee defense of all units. Wonder if that applies to our allies as well. So we've got hero on our side, plus 20% missile damage of armor piece, missile damage of slingers. We've got a few of them. Zeus on our side, melee attack of club units. We just have our general thing. General is a club unit. I'm not even sure about that. Plus 15% missile and armor piercing missile damage of javelin units. We don't have any. Ares plus 20% morale of sword and axe units. I think may have a couple, a few sword units. Got a few, yeah, got a good number of sword units. Morale and melee attack of sword units. Minus 15% morale of all enemy units. And plus 32% generated raging battle. That's all very good. Athena. Melee defense of shield units, let's skip that. Poseidon, battle speed of melee, mounted and chariot units, that's pretty good. Battle speed, because we'll have to get to the walls very fast. Plus 15% ammunition of archers, I think we only have an archer unit, or maybe not even that, not even one archer unit. Missile damage of armor piercing missile of archers, okay, never mind. And morale and defense of shielded units, of which we have many from Hephaestus. Now, I wonder if this general gives morale, gives happiness. Does he give, or did I take it away from him? He has a javelin unit, doesn't he? He has a javelin unit. I think I might have taken the javelin buff away from him. In any case, we do have Diomedes on our side. So that's very good. He's got some decent units from the look of it. And we have Thrasymedes as well. Thrasymedes has brought some Laconian militia with him all the way from Sparta. Well done, Thrasymedes. Okay, well, what can I say? This isn't going to be a very tough battle, but let's have it for the sake of having a battle this episode. Let's go. Continue. No adverse effects, doesn't matter. We're just going in, okay? Start deployment. Alright, let's see which direction our allies are coming from. So who's coming on this side? And look, can we only Bungarians? Who is this? Can we work out who this is? Is there some way? Okay, I guess not. I mean, it should be coming from the other side of the map, because I think it was opposite to us. Reinforcements, Sparta. We want reinforcements, Mycenae. Where is reinforcements, Mycenae? We can't see it. Ah, that's a shame, because I wanted to put the siege tower on their side, so that was easy for them to come in. They should be coming in from the opposite side, so the opposite side is just a lake. Is that why we cannot see them? This is Thrasymene, Sparta. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. Well, in the off chance they're coming this way. Well, we don't know if they're coming this way. I'm not gonna waste a unit just in case they come this way. It's a failure. We have failed. So, we can put a siege on the side of Thrasymene. Maybe that's where Diomedes will come from. Okay. No, we need the spearman, isn't it? Or maybe not, doesn't matter. Is this a good spot to attack? No, I'm only going to put one here to surprise them with Thrasymene, because they won't be expecting an attack from this side. So let's put one of the siege rams here, and we attack in on the other side. And we'll use some of these units just to buffle them and confuse them, so we can put some of these archer units on the side that we're not going to attack, just to draw some of their units away. Okay, and the rest I'm going to pause, set up my units, and then we can come back. Okay, and we are ready to go. Let's go into battle. So all these people will attack here somewhere. Alright, let's just go.
From your ally have arrived.
Alright, reinforcements. Reinforcements are on the way. It didn't get blocked again. Damn, same thing. Alright. Yeah, you guys go ahead. Ah, I was fortunately right.
Sighted your hidden units.
So here is Diomedes. And our decoy worked, so they have left some units there, although we don't really need all these units to win. Hopefully they will rain death upon our enemies. No, no.
Your ladders
Well,
have
too
a
late
foothold
now.
on their walls.
Okay. Come on, General. General has arrived. General has gone into battle.
Strike hard! You have captured the enemy tower. Massacre that!
Jolly good. So, Mycenae and Sparta are coming this way. Hopefully, our men there will dock the siege tower on time. Okay, we routed someone here.
Now they die! Let's see blood! Attack!
Ah, the cowardly enemy general is going to attack
At your command!
You are about to
our
capture the
javelin men.
gates.
Of all the units he could fight, he went to attack the javelin men. You're a little bit slow with the siege ram, aren't you? Is there no place for the siege ram anymore? Okay, go there then.
Ready for war! Death from above! Move up! No ordering! Move up! Double time! Wipe them out!
You have captured the gates.
Righty ho! Oh yeah.
Spears!
Okay, we kill the enemy general.
Destroy the foe! Swords! Wipe them out! Spears! Attack! Ready to serve! Hungry for glory! Go at them! No mercy! Swords!
Geronimo!
Wreak havoc!
Go, 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 Diomedes! Oh yes, he's on the walls.
Your command!
Yes!
Your ally is being attacked.
Oh dear. Where is Diomedes? I want to see him. Where is he? Should be here somewhere. It should be in this unit. Where is he? Oh, come on. Oh, there he is on the front. Oh, yeah. There he is. Glorious. Oh, yes.
Slingers ready! Attack! Strike hard!
Okay, we have eliminated everyone here.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Destroy the foe! Hungry for glory! Sword! Go at them!
Is everyone else in? I guess so. Come on.
Combat ready! No mercy! Slings prepare! Massacre them!
Okay, our leader is here.
Unstoppable! I prevail!
Oh yes, there is the good fight. It's here. Oh, don't miss it. Yes, yes. Oh yes, that's it. Glorious. Oh, Diabetes is in the fight. We have encircled them. They're running from combat. That's unacceptable. Oh yes, we've won. We're not leaving fast enough.
Guide me! We're being routed! The men's spirit is broken.
Oh, how is it? We lost so many men here. Oh, they've been shot by some stupid tower or something. Oh, come on. Just run away.
For the Achaeans! Strike hard! Let's see blood! Swords! Slit! For the Achaeans!
Okay.
Spears! Move up!
Let's just admire the units a little bit and then we can move on. Okay, there's nothing else we can activate.
Smash their defenses! Let's try forever!
Wow. What a crowd.
Stronghold will soon fall to you.
There's there's an amazing assortment of units here of every kind of armor, every kind of helmet, every kind of shield. Wow, these units are so glorious. Okay, so let's just end it here. I think that is enough. Diomedes lost 103 men. We lost 96. Thrasimides lost a few men. Everyone did something. And it looks like they have attempted to face this here. That's good. Okay, decisive victory. Hey, very good. Occupy. Okay, if there's no objections from anyone, then we will occupy.
Feels good.
Oh, yes. Renown Conqueror. Capture the capital of Ether. Renown plus 8. We already have maximum renown, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so that was a good way to end the episode, I suppose. And yeah, I'm just going to move these units up, but nothing terribly eventful at this point because this place is not yet ready to recruit. So we have to wait for this building to be finished and for Athena's temple to be finished before we recruit. And so there's not a whole lot we can do here, and we'll probably move these units up. Why don't we no, I'll think about it. I think they're still recruiting, isn't it? And they're recruiting. Have they recruited? Maybe they've already recruited, so they can move up. Okay. His motivation's gone up to 5, that's good. So let's move up across the wide dark sea and go and attack the Trojans.
Wise in war.
Oh, yes.
Great deeds. Serving Ares.
Okay, so that was the end of this episode. I'll do the housekeeping before next game turn. Thank you for being with me, and hopefully I'll see you on the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching.